I'm Frank Shi. This is The Wave. On this program, I regularly interview economic experts and business leaders to talk about Thailand's economic growth and instability. And this time, I will give you analysis and expert views on Thailand's economic performance intertwined with global uncertainties. This week, we talk about still the hot topic, trade tariff. Last week, actually, I already explained the Thailand's main products, including semiconductor, steel, aluminium, will get impact the most. And also right now we have to talk about export volume because it will definitely decline if Trump tariff hit Thailand. And this time, of course, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra already set the goal of GDP at 3% this year. But if the Trump tariff hit, research center from Thailand already indicated that 3% wouldn't be achievable because we only see 2.3% in Q3 and Q4. And for the whole picture in this year, that will just kept at 2.7%. Well, the Trump administration will announce the list of countries imposed by this tariff by 2nd April. Thailand will unfortunately be on the list because Thailand is still the 11th largest country with trade surplus with the United States. The threat may weigh on Thai economy, but we see some benefits here because some movement of this global supply chain might benefit Thailand because, of course, Thailand can get that volume from China or other countries. And another one, of course, is Fed rate cut by U.S. Federal Reserve. The chief, Jay Powell, already said that this year we might see two times cut. So that might help Thailand to boost to 3% of GDP growth here. According to Executive Vice President of CIMB Bank, quote, the Thai economy has the potential to grow by more than 3% if the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates to stimulate liquidity, the trade war eases, and the government's economic stimulus measures take effect. However, there's a risk that growth could fall below 2.7% if the Fed rate cuts are smaller than expected or if the trade war escalates. Right, while the banker already pointed out that Thailand's economic growth might just fall under 3%, a Thai economist from TDRI told me that silver lining is coming, which is inflow of foreign investment. This is my conversations with Dr. Girida Palpiti. On the economic landscape, everyone is expecting about the trade tariffs. So what is the impact to Thailand if U.S. administration really impose 10 to 15% of tariff on Thailand's product?
Well, first of all, I think we will probably be tariffed as of April 2nd when the U.S. Trade Representative Office releases its report because we're on the top 15 list of countries that have a surplus with the U.S. But what we don't know is how much the tariffs will be for Thailand and also which products will be tariffed. But I see the impacts spanning at least three areas. Of course, first of all, our exports to the U.S. might be affected because our products will be tariffed. But again, this depends on the relative tariffs between what is taxed on Thailand vis-a-vis our competitors. Because if our competitors are taxed at a higher tariff rate than Thailand, then there might actually be an opportunity for Thai products to penetrate the U.S. market in those products.
I think, of course, use the economic word, no matter it's tailwind or exposed about this risk or some changes here. What does that mean for Thailand's economy? Because according to KKP Research Center or CIMB Thai Research Center, they say that the GDP won't reach 3%, maybe only 2.3 to 2.5% this year. What does that mean for the economy? Do we see any silver lining part here?
Well, I think the impact will, of course, be more on the downside risk than the upside risk. And I also now share the view that our export growth this year will definitely be slower than last year. I think last year we recorded a 5% growth in our exports. Maybe this year it could be only around 2% or even less than that. So our exports will be affected. But also, as I mentioned, there might even be more imports coming in. So that would also lower our GDP growth. But the silver lining that I see is still on the investment side, because there are so many investments that are relocating, to different parts of the world, including to Thailand as well, because of these policies that many countries are putting against each other on trade. So there is a massive global realignment of supply chains at the moment, and Thailand is receiving in a lot of those investments. If you look at the Board of Investments approvals over the past 2 years, you can see that they are 10-year high.
Right, Dr. Girida there say that the inflow of foreign direct investment will help Thailand to bolster the growth to 3%. But we still have to wait until President Donald Trump to give us the exact amount to Thailand about the trade tariff at this moment. And of course, the key date is April 2nd. It's just in a week time that Thailand will really get imposed by the tariff. And of course, we see Pedontan Chinawat, our Prime Minister, already set a special team, and Commerce Minister Pichai Narithapan already went to the United States in early February to start the negotiation process to lower the risk. But of course, according to Donald Trump, he said that there's no exception for a country in the world to get imposed. So we will see how high the volume is and how Thailand government can react to tackle this issue very soon. Another story we talk about is foreign direct investment that we just mentioned here, because there's some positiveness in the economic landscape, because the foreign direct investment in Thailand in the first 2 months has surged with 33% of increase in terms of investment volume compared to last year's same period. In the first 2 months of 2025, the growth marks a 68% increase in terms of projects from the same period in 2024, according to government reports. Among these, 41 investment projects were granted approval through the Foreign Business License application process. Total investment reached 35.2 billion baht. These investments have also created 1,300 jobs for Thai nationals. Breaking down by country, Japan led foreign investment with 38 projects, injecting 13.6 billion baht into the economy. China followed by contributing 5.11 billion baht. Singapore also had 23 investment projects with an investment of 4.49 billion baht. United States and Hong Kong followed by in the top 5 foreign investors. Investment in the EEC saw a sharp increase with a 63% rise in the number of investors compared to last year. So foreign investment is still a very key factor in Thailand's economy. And right now, of course, amid the global uncertainties and the rapid shift of global supply chains, and right now business and companies, they want to find a new destination. And Thailand, for example, is one of the destinations where they can see business environment, government incentives, and environmental resilience here. But will Thailand really get a large volume of foreign investment by the end of this year? We still have to see, because right now still on the ups and downs in the economic landscape at this moment, and we haven't seen the fallout of trade tariff from the United States and the applications to other countries. So we will see in the future. By the end of this year, we will have the full report of the volume of FDI. So today, this is the episode of The Wave. If you are interested in business analysis, economic development in Thailand, please follow me on The Wave every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Thai PBS World. See you next week.